Up. Hello! Welcome to Steps Gaming. I am here on a Friday for a podcast about a new Sega Genesis game, and I got a couple people with me today. I got my co-host, Zodwriter. What's up,
Hello.
Zod?
Why did you run that countdown with no sound? I don't understand why you bothered to do that, Steph.
It had no
You just went
sound?
live. There
I'm
was no
sorry. I
sound.
didn't realize there was no sound. It doesn't matter. We did a countdown. We're here now. I was jamming out. You guys didn't get to hear it. Oh well. Life's short. We can't dwell on it now. I can go back and edit it out.
Exactly. It's over. Whatever. It's great to be here. Happy Friday.
It was quiet before the countdown anyway, right?
Yeah.
So hey, at least you knew the show was coming out in 2 minutes. And now we have a special guest today. He's got a new channel, the Shmup Daddy, Brooklyn Menace.
What's up?
What's up, Brooklyn?
Steps, you forgot to hit share sound.
Yeah, I know. But you know what? We can't dwell on it now.
I'm gonna dwell on it for the entire show.
Are you?
Yes.
Okay.
You're okay.
I leave you alone. I guess we need a new guest.
I'm already kicked off. See? No, you can't. You called me the special guest. You can't kick the special guest off the show.
Just like old times for Brooklyn, always getting kicked off. Wow.
It didn't matter. Like the countdown, honestly, it doesn't have to have music. It was just a countdown.
You know what? It was quiet before the countdown. It was quiet during the countdown. You knew the show was coming out in 2 minutes. So, hey, at least at some point you knew there was going to be some damn audio. I was jamming out to whatever the Earthion level, another shmup. And, I brought back a retro countdown because I don't have any video playing for StreamYard. So I just, showing segments from old videos.
Steps. I bet I'm like one of the few people that know that that's the song in your intro. Because Earthion was one of the games that I owned when I had the Turbo Express.
Yeah, it's a good game.
And yeah, I never beat it, but it's so great. I, like an idiot, of course, I sold my physical, but at least I can play it now on my iArcade.
Biggie D is in the chat. He says, "Let's go. Hey guys. Gamer Fridge, what up? Dark Realm Gaming, good to see you. Good to see you, Elio. Meatball Saucy. And yeah, I was. It's okay, man. It's okay. There could be worse things. Thought it was my speakers. I'm sorry, man. I have a big announcement about Sunday. Yes, I am running my show. Me and Zod are going to have a special show running up against Biggie D. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to be on Biggie D, as far as I know, on Sunday. So there you go.
Oh, wow. On Sunday, I got a late night Q&A episode where I'm talking about my movie on Sunday night. So
yeah,
I guess I'll have to catch the replay for you guys.
Yeah. Thank you, YouTube notifications. Yeah. Good to, you love the panel. That's awesome, KFB. Really appreciate that. Nick's Reviews is here. Cheers.
What's up, Nix?
Yeah. Devil Blade is another shooter that's badass. You can still come on my show, Brooklyn.
I'll be on Open Fridge on Monday.
Yeah.
2 weeks in a row. What the hell's going on?
2 weeks in a row. See, I just like asked Brooklyn because I was like, I'm gonna talk about a shmup. And like, I really feel like Brooklyn Menace is obsessed with shmups. He's got a huge collection of them. Yeah. And I really think you need to do some more content with some shmups, which you know already. I've told you a million times, but I really thought if I'm doing a show today and even talking about a singular shmup or many shmups or who knows what direction is going to go, Brooklyn Menace is the guy to come on.
Yeah, you probably, as far as like knowing stuff, know more than me. But I've always been a huge fan of shoot 'em ups. Probably why I love the iArcade so much, because that was like its strongest category. And but as far as like knowledge, you seem to know a lot more than me. Like you're even talking about the composer. I don't know who the hell that is. I just play the games.
So, well, it depends. It depends on, the reason why I know who this composer is, because I wouldn't have really researched this person or anything, but like obviously I'm a huge fan of Happy Console Gamer. I've said that many, many times. Guy actually had a theme song written by Yuzo Koshiro
Oh, okay.
recently.
He did a great job for him as well, and like he was super honored to have that song.
Yeah, and so Yuzo did the soundtrack for Revenge of Shinobi and Streets of Rage and Streets of Rage 2. And then I think he was a co-composer on Streets of Rage 3. And he did some of the music on Streets of Rage 4. He's going to have some of his work on the new Shinobi game that's coming out. It's coming out, also a limited run game. And he also did ActRaiser on a Super Nintendo. ActRaiser 2 on the Super Nintendo, the Sonic the Hedgehog Master System games. Yeah, he's done a lot of really cool stuff. And he was at RetroCon in Brazil this past weekend. And I don't know if you guys watched any of John Hancock's videos or John Riggs' videos. They were both there at RetroCon Brazil as guests. And yeah, he had a concert right there in the convention. So that's pretty cool. I was like, I know John is pretty well known in Portland. And I was like, John, you need to get Yuzo to come to Portland Retro Gaming Expo, because that would be really, really cool. Because I've not heard of him visiting conventions before, playing Truxton 2 on one of my machines tonight.
Seps, I'm even more excited for Earthion now that you told me that it's him, now that I know who you're talking about. I would have never known his name, but once you said it was the guy who made the new theme song for the Happy Console Gamer, yeah, that guy, everything he makes as far as like video game music is awesome.
Yeah, he started really, really young. I did a lot of research on him recently, and like when he was doing those Genesis games, he would have probably been in his young 20s. He started messing around like in high school programming for this Japanese computer system. And he was one of the people that originally worked on the music for Ys Book 1 and 2 back when it was, on the computer before it ever hit the TurboGrafx CD. And then he was short term over there, and then he kind of started his own company and made all these soundtracks for Sega and then ActRaiser and all of that. I'll remember to turn the sound on right now. I don't know. I need to move to Restream or get some more members, so let's see.
I'm really thinking Restream is better because like I'm just going as far as like, so I was listening back, I was on Open Fridge on Monday and I thought my mic sounded like garbage. It could sound like garbage right now. But when I was on Gallagher Guy's show the week before, he was using Restream. The microphone sounded excellent, like perfect on there. So I don't know what they're doing on StreamYard as far as like with the compression of the sound, but I didn't change anything, because I was like, oh, it sounded so good on that show. I'm just not touching anything, and then I sounded all tinny.
Yeah, so I wanted to show real quick. This is actually somebody filmed his concert in Brazil, and this song you'll probably remember. It's I think it's from Revenge of Shinobi. I think that was the intro to the song or the game, and then this is the first level. I don't know if I could leave it on a little bit and talk, but like, I don't know, man. Like when you listen to that, like, it's just I can listen to that in my car.
Oh yeah. Well, sound good video game soundtracks are just as great as anything else to listen to, right?
It's hard.
Yeah,
It's hard to find some good ones sometimes. It's when you do, it's like, oh man, you know.
the Earthion, the limited edition, is coming with the soundtrack included.
On CD.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, I could sit here and listen to this all day. I just thought I'd share a little bit there. I would love to see him come to the US. It would be cool. I know he's just got, a lot of stuff digital there on his laptop, and he's just playing on the keyboard there, but still, it would be really cool to see in person. I'm not probably not. I don't have any vacations planned to Brazil anytime soon though. We're talking about all this stuff. We got to show the game. But real quick, since I'm at limited run anyway, this just started pre-orders today. The Mortal Kombat physical collection. You could only get this physically from limited run, I believe. It's not coming to regular physical. You have to go to limited run. Obviously,
I think that's so stupid. I mean, it's Mortal Kombat. It's not like it's some small indie franchise or some small tiny. It should be getting a mass release like the Marvel versus Capcom collection.
Well, it's up on Atari as well, so there's different places you can buy the physical. I don't know if limited run is the only one that's getting that edition.
Maybe limited
which
run's
is really
only
cool.
getting maybe limited run's only getting
Yeah, if it's just getting that collector's edition, that's okay. But like I just want to buy like an actual just a PS4 physical copy to have on the shelf.
Okay.
Well,
they're doing the Xbox because the Xbox is not something people buy.
If you go back on that limited edition, so the figure that it comes with is actually a controller holder.
Wow.
See?
Okay. So if you're really into Mortal Kombat, you can get yourself your collector's edition.
Mm-hmm.
You want to spend $149 on it?
I don't think I'm getting this at all.
I'm not getting this.
No.
I'll buy the basic copy.
Right, me too. The physical copy I'll get, but not that. No.
Steps. I also noticed if you go back to the main page, look, they got the Earthion LP.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's coming with the CD, but you could get the deluxes, but you could get either a blue vinyl or a red vinyl or a red cassette and a blue cassette. I know that much because if I go to let me go to it. It was I had it up earlier and then I killed my computer. Earthiongame.com.
No, just earthion.com. Well, that worked too.
It's got the blue vinyl and the blue cassette and the red cassette, so you can get either one for the soundtrack. And then there's the controller, which is a Sega Genesis style controller. Really cool looking controller, actually. I don't need it because I got myself, the Sega Genesis 6-button right here, but that's a really cool looking controller.
If I got that, I would just display it anyway and not even use it. So I'm not going to get it, but I'm getting that limited edition version, the first one for the Switch.
And then we got the Switch. There's a Switch Deluxe version. There has to be deluxe versions for the other ones too. I'll show the video here in a second. Let's go back to the limited run. Let's see. There's collector's edition. You can get the PS5, PS4, Xbox, Switch. Okay, cool. Yeah, they got it for everything. And it looks like it comes with a little arcade, but the arcade doesn't play. I know that much.
I'll never take that out of the box. It's probably just going to be cardboard that you put together. Yeah. I'll take the game out, and that's it. Everything else will just stay in there.
You got a physical copy of the game. It looks like an acrylic keychain. Oh, you get a certificate of authenticity signed by Yuzo Koshiro. There's where they get you to spend the $100. Man, I was like, I don't know. I was get the regular edition, and it's like, oh, it comes with a certificate of authenticity. That's pretty dope. Let's go chat. What's going
I'll
on?
sell you my certificate for 200.
Evening, Brad. Hey, Brad. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Controller holder is sick. Talk about Goro, rage bound. Nyx is eating. Man, so anyway, $99 for that. How much was the standard edition? I think it's more
It's
reasonable.
like 39, 29 or 39.
Look at this. I clicked on too many things. Earthion.
Oh,
34.99. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna pre-order that for sure.
When did this game come on your radar, Steps?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I had no idea that this game was a thing until I was watching those videos from Brazil last week. Because I remember John Hancock going to Brazil the last year, and I like, oh, I loved all the people that were in Brazil he interviewed and the convention, and I'm never gonna go. So it's cool to watch. And then I see Yuzo there with the poster for that game, and then they were showing pieces of the game, and then they're showing the Yuzo Koshiro in concert, and I was like, oh man, that's the guy that did Streets of Rage. I want to see this game. And then it's a shmup, which I love shmups, you know that. And not that I'm very good at them, but so as soon as I did that, and then I found out it came out yesterday, I was ready to buy. So I bought it on Steam. I'm gonna buy a physical copy. I probably will buy it on Switch. I might also buy it on the Genesis. The cartridge is going to be cool.
Yeah. The cartridge for me is where it's at 100%. And I think I'm going to be like Brooklyn, and I'm just going to wait until I can get the cartridge before I even play.
Yeah,
because
I was excited that it came out today on Steam, and then I did go check the price. I was like, it's $20. I was like, I'm already getting the physical. I'm good, man. I have at least like 30 new shooters physically coming before the end of the year, with this being one of them. And they're all fun, but this one really stood out to me because they built it completely on the Genesis Mega Drive hardware. And when Steps shows the video, it looks amazing. It sounds fantastic. Now we know why, because of the composer.
I'm going to share with the video. I think I'm hoping I got the audio. Let's just make sure. Well, I don't think I ever killed it from before. But better safe than sorry, right? Since I have a history of doing that. Here we go.
It looks so good.
Yeah.
And it's so, you have to think about it. It's not like a game that they made to look like it's a Genesis game. It's actually built on the Genesis hardware. It's pretty incredible what they've done with it, like as far as like visually.
Oh man, sorry, it was very loud, Brooklyn. But like,
I couldn't even hear. I could barely hear it on our end. It was very low.
Really? Was it low on your guys' end?
Yeah.
Oh, weird, but you could hear it. Okay, interesting. It was really loud on my ears. Oh man, so I played this. I own it. I bought it. I bought it on Steam because I was like, you know what? It's $20. Fine. 20 is a new $5. And I played for about like 38 minutes before the stream because I didn't have much time. I worked today, obviously, and I didn't think to buy it yesterday. So I think it came out yesterday. And I played it, and I instantly was like, just wowed. Like the way that they are able to do some effects. Like I think somewhere in this trailer, like it shows how like the plane. I think it's like right here, right? Like when the level starts, and the plane like moves like that. Like I don't remember the Genesis ever being like that detailed with movement. They really found a way to maximize the Sega Genesis hardware. It's authentically a Genesis game. Like a lot of times you see a lot of games come out, they're homebrews, they're cool and nifty and everything, but like this feels like it's an official like Genesis release the way this plays, and especially when you got Yuzo Koshiro doing the music. It's his company that made the game. He owns Audacity, or not Audacity. I'm sorry, Ancient. Why am I thinking Audacity Games? That's whatchamacallit, David Crane for Atari. But yeah, just absolutely. I think this is something to get, and everybody has access to Steam. If you don't have, if you want to wait till the console comes out, get the physical edition, or get it on digital, then you're gonna wait till September, I think, and then it'll be released on console. I think a little bit longer, October for the physical. If you get the special edition, it's early 2026, and if you get the Genesis cartridge, it's 2026. I'm gonna guess early to March or something like that. It will actually run on a Sega Genesis, which is crazy awesome. And it makes me wanting to go buy a Genesis again, because I haven't had a Genesis in a long time. Mine fried at some point, and I really didn't have any games for it at that point. I had sold all my games. So that's where I'm at with it. I'm like, okay, I'm definitely getting it on Switch. I have it on Steam. I'd love to get the Sega Genesis cartridge, but I need a Sega Genesis. Do any of you have a Sega Genesis?
I only have the mini at this point. I got
Yeah.
rid of my Genesis years ago.
I have one of those Sega Genesis clone consoles that plays Sega Genesis cartridges and EverDrives and all that. So
Oh, I thought you told me last week that you were looking for a Gen 1.
I am going to get a Gen 1 though. I'll probably get a Gen 1 before this game gets released on Genesis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you interested in the game?
Yeah, I'm going to get the game for sure.
Yeah. What platform?
For the Sega Genesis.
You're gonna get it for the Genesis. Okay. You're gonna go straight up and get the cartridge.
Yeah.
I used to always go like PS5, or sometimes they didn't even make them on PS5. Like a lot of the shooters, they'd be on PS4. And unless it was only on the Switch, I would get them on the Switch. But since I got the Switch 2 and how great that's running everything on my 4K screen, I've been getting everything that I can find on the Switch.
How many shmups do you have in your Nintendo Switch collection?
Probably right now over 50, if not more. I have so many that I've lost count. I have so many that actually when I buy a new one, I got to make sure I didn't buy it already. Because I bought one twice.
You should make like a video of the top 10 shmups to own on the Nintendo Switch or something.
I don't think I'm ever going to get to make a video on anything again, because freaking Shadow Labyrinth might be the longest game I've ever played in my life. I was like, oh, it's $29. It's not going to, it'll probably be like maybe 8 hours. I'm like 25, 30 hours in.
Shit,
it just keeps going.
I'm 15 hours into Donkey Kong Bonanza, and I'm only at the end of sub-level 900.
I beat that.
I'm so screwed.
I wouldn't. I got Shadow Labyrinth and Donkey Kong Bonanza. They came out on the same day, but obviously I was going to play Donkey Kong Bonanza first. That once I completely beat the actual initial story, because steps, once you beat the game, it's not over. It's almost like it came with its own DLC, and it starts over with a whole new story that happens after the game. And my son, who I would not let touch the game until I played it, because I knew he wouldn't be able to control himself from spoiling everything for me. So I let him start when I beat it. He's already beaten it twice. He's beaten the game and the second
See, my son beat it. I go, how many hours did it take you? He goes, 10 hours.
That's because they're just like my son turns on. He's just piling right through, skipping all the cutscenes. Like I was enjoying it. I was really taking my time, smashing all the levels.
My problem is I start trying to get all the bananas. I'm a half-assed completionist, meaning like when I finish the game, I'm gonna be like at about 90% some. I may not be 100%, but I'll be pretty damn close. And so like that's my problem. I'm spending all this time on these levels, and meanwhile, I probably could have been done with the game. And it's just how
Nah,
I
just
am.
the way you're playing it is the way to enjoy it. But I'm gonna tell you, even if you think you found everything, it lets you travel back to the different cores. I went back to like the third core, which is like right before the opening of the game, the whole water level. And the first time I was in that level, I was probably in there for like 2 hours smashing stuff. And then later in the game, I was having a little difficulty with a boss, so I wanted to go back just earlier in the game, get some bananas, level up a little bit. And I spent over another hour in that level. Could not believe how much new stuff I found that I never even saw the first time.
That's my problem. I'm spending like 2 hours on each layer. Uh, Way off topic, but yeah. Yeah. No. Um, man. So back to this game. I turned it on and like I was like, please, hopefully this controller will work. It did. It worked. I heard people complaining in some of the reviews, like I had to use an Xbox controller, and it's like you hear Sega Genesis and you're like, I want to play with the Sega Genesis controller, you know. And it's a 6-button game. You can't. It's not going to work with the 3-button Genesis controller. The music, obviously, you heard it in the trailer. It's phenomenal. And the levels are all slightly different. So like you get a different vibe from a different old shmup. And obviously it's got its own unique flair and taste. Like that boss, he's at the beginning of that first trailer of the second level. That reminded me of playing that game on the iArcade, Earth Defense Force. Like that boss was so much like a boss from Earth Defense Force. Like it was.
What's the one shmup on iArcade that is based off of a mobile game? I have it and I can't think of the name of it. I forgot the name of it, but it's like but it's very, very
I have it playing in the
visual.
background.
There's a lot of
Zod.
graphics. Oh,
Look at my Space Invaders.
Oh my god, yeah. There we go.
That you're mentioning the shmup that's on Brooklyn Menace's thing.
I'm forgetting the name of it.
That's
though.
funny.
That's all. I just forgot the name of it. But it and there's a lot.
Keep watching, it'll come up. It's called Rangok Skies.
Yes, Rangok Skies.
Oh yeah, that was a fun game.
It's a crazy bullet hell. You just have to you have to learn how to navigate the game, because like a lot of cave shooters, it's almost like you're so bombarded with bullets that it's like, well, this is impossible, but it's all timing, because you have certain things that you can do that will get rid of certain bullets. So you just got to know when to like hit it. And that's how you could survive in that game. And a lot of times in bullet hells too, one thing, don't pay attention to your ship. In most cave and these crazy bullet hell shooters, also like Rangok Skies, the ship is not your hitbox. There's a small circle inside which you'll see glowing. Sometimes it'll be a heart on a character. That's the only thing you have to worry about. So as long as you're navigating that through all the bullet hell, you're good to go.
See, the thing that was really cool about Earthion, though, is that Earthion is actually a freaking Sega Genesis game. Like a lot of these like retro shooters, and let me tell you, that take nothing away from Rangok Skies. That's an awesome game, and I enjoy playing it. But like, it couldn't run on any old school hardware that I know of. And I like the way that they were able to make this game play on a Genesis. And it's weird because like a lot of times now I'm playing modern games. I'm like, oh man, I love modern games. But like, it's really cool to go back and get like a new Sega Genesis game, and to see that happen. And I honestly, I think like how Atari has the 7800 plus or the 2600 plus. I know Nintendo's never going to do it, but I really would love to see Sega come out with the new Genesis where companies could release cartridges and they could, you know, endorse people like Yuzo Koshiro's and their and his company Ancient, and like just start making these cartridges like officially and selling them. I think it'd be pretty freaking awesome.
They're
I
bringing
mean,
another game back. It's more of a run and gun, but it does kind of have like bullet hell elements to it. And it was a game that was never brought to the United States. It's coming to the US for the first time in physical cartridge as well. Like another awesome game. I forgot the name of it though. But I was like, yeah, it's cool that it's coming on the physical, but I'd also like to see them put that on Switch or PS5 as well.
did you pick up Metal Slug Tactics at all?
Um, I think I have it. I think I have it pre-ordered. So even it's weird. Like you'll see physicals out, but then there's certain ones that aren't out yet from like strictly limited or limited run. For some reason, their versions of it aren't out yet.
Yeah, it's weird because like you were just talking about like running guns, and like Metal Slug is a running gun, but Metal Slug Tactics is like a tactical game
Well,
with the Metal Slug franchise, and it's like
I know.
really different. And I saw Metal Jesus in a video propping that up the other day, and so when you mentioned running gun, it made me think of that game.
I'm gonna need more time with it. I did try it, but I tried it on PC, and I was like, I couldn't figure out. Like it just didn't seem to control right. So maybe if once I play it on a console, when it's like streamlined to the controller, it'll play better because I love those type of games. I mean, obviously love Metal Slug, and I like those type of turn-based games. So mixing those two together, I was immediately interested.
Do you own it on PC? Did you buy it, or is it on like Game
No,
Pass or something?
I think I tried a demo of it.
Oh, a demo. Okay. Yeah, I'm really curious. It looks really pretty. I'm nervous to play, you know, tactical games like that. I'm like, could it keep my attention span? Like RPGs, if it's got a good story, it keeps me embedded in it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. We'll see. I'm curious to try it. It looks really cool. I was like, damn, that looks cool. I'm gonna try it. Not that that's what we're gonna talk about today, but you made me think about it. There's definitely a nod to Gradius. How do you pronounce it? Does anybody officially know?
I say either Gradius or Gradius.
Yeah, there's definitely, you know, he was inspired. He always said that one of his inspirations for creating video game music was Gradius, and Gradius has some awesome music. Both in like the before they had the CD audio, and then the ones on the Turbo Graphics with the CD audio, like always amazing. And there's a Gradius collection coming out as well, so that's another shmup that's coming out, and it's a limited run in the US if you want the physical. Did you pre-order it?
Yeah.
I figured you did.
You were able to choose. You were able to choose between 3 different covers for it as well on that one.
Yeah, I saw that the Castlevania Dominus collection came out, and they had, you know, already had pre-orders on that, and there was 3 different covers.
I didn't get mine yet. That was also you could choose from 3 different covers.
You didn't get yours yet?
No.
Well, Metal Jesus has got it.
Oh yeah. Of course he has it. I'm not Metal Jesus Steps.
He got the order.
I know I'm the special guest, but let's get realistic here.
Well, I figure if he actually paid for it, he's no different than anyone else. But maybe they rushed. Maybe they're like, "Oh my God, it's Metal Jesus! We're sending it out now."
Metal Jesus probably had Earthion 2 years ago.
Probably. He's got like 1 million subscribers. I met him. He's just like a normal guy. I'm like, I didn't even ask him any video game questions when I met him. I was just like, "What's your favorite Iron Maiden song?" That's what I asked him.
I didn't. I saw him. Greg and Linda ran into him at at Starbucks when we were at a gaming expo in Ohio a few
Yeah.
months back.
Oh, what gaming expo did you go to?
Korg or
Oh, you went to
Torg?
Korg? Yeah,
No,
Torg.
is it Torg or Korg? Yeah,
Torg.
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 Yeah. I saw Stefan there. He was doing his live broadcast, so I got to chat with him a little bit.
You know what the problem is, KFB? I actually, even though I don't work weekends officially from my job, I have side hustles I do, and I have plans all day Saturday to make money to work because I got 2 kids that I support. I can start complaining about how I don't get child support or blah blah blah, but that's not what the stream is for.
What is the stream for, Steps? Tell us.
It's to talk about video games and get an escape from reality. Right. Right, man. Anyway, no, I think $35. I want to finish it. Trust me. But I also gotta be on Biggie D's on Sunday night. So there's another thing that's gonna stop me from playing Donkey Kong Bonanza. I really just wanted to play Donkey Kong Bonanza, but I felt bad for Biggie D. So I'm going on a show. So now you gotta turn on and check it out. And subscribe to Biggie D.
How would you rate Earthion on a difficulty level?
It's hard. I played it on easy
Then
because
that's good though.
I listened to what the reviews people were saying. They're like, easy's hard. Don't be too proud to play on easy. I got to the 3rd level. And if I would have really kept my focus, I probably could have made it to the 4th level before running out of continues on my first run. And that was my first run. So you gotta play and get used to it. You're never gonna be amazing your first time playing the game. And the power-ups are really cool. There's definitely some that I prefer over others, just like all other shmups.
Yeah.
It's always best when you get a laser beam or something like that. That always seems to be the best power-up. And then the worst is when you get a power-up that is a downgrade accidentally, and you're like, son of a bitch.
That's how it is in Raiden. In all the Raiden games, there's this one weapon that's notorious in all the games. It's just like a skinny blue beam, and you just try not to hit it. I was playing Raiden 4 earlier, and I had a great run. And talk about a game where the bullets come at you 100 miles an hour, and it's punishing. You just get touched by anything in that game, that's it. You lose your ship. But there's that one weapon, man, and it's I was trying to time it to power up my purple laser, which is great because it just spreads all over the enemies. And the more you get, the thicker it gets, and it starts to get really powerful. And I accidentally hit the blue and screwed the whole thing up.
The nice thing about Earthion, though, is that if you pick up the wrong power-up, the power-up stays there, and you can select it again. And you can select back and forth until you pass it up if you really want, which I thought was really awesome.
So is it built like some shoot 'em ups where it'll let you keep picking them up, but the more of the same color you pick up, it'll keep powering up that weapon, but you could switch freely between them. And then if you get hit by a bullet or an enemy, it will decrease the power on whatever weapon you're currently using. Does it play that way?
I haven't. See, I'm still trying to figure out how it goes because there's 2 different gauges that are in when you play. There's let me see. I almost want to just start playing.
Usually if you have 2 gauges, that second gauge is you're slowly building it up, and then you can unleash hell and just take out everything on screen.
Let me show this. Now the top bar with all the stats, it reminds me a lot of what you look at when you see Darius.
Oh, it's a shield.
Yeah, you get shield, and you pick up those little green power-ups, and they'll increase your shield. And so you could totally run out of shield and then get a whole bunch of green power-ups. You could be finished with the boss with barely any shield, and then you beat the boss, he blows up, and then it'll give you a bunch of shield, and it'll go back up so you don't die. Which is nice. Or actually that's shot, but shot runs out, you die. If shield runs out, you totally die. So I'm kind of confused on how the gauge works yet. I've only really, like I said, I've only played for half an hour. But I do know I want both gauges.
So there you go. Like, look on the right. You have one that's empty. So you either got hit while you were using it, and so or you used it up, and then the other two you could see the gauges like you have them how you have them powered up. So you could probably switch between those two styles of shooting, depending on what's going on in the game.
Here, I tell you what, I'll just play on that screen is what I'll do. And then you guys could talk. How about that? Let's see.
Go ahead, spoil the game before I get to see it.
I'm not gonna play anything but like a level or something.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm good. I'm not even gonna get to play it till October. I'll completely forget.
Okay, cool. All right. Hold on a second.
Although
here.
Steps is always like, Brooklyn, she goes, Steps knows the stuff that I have, and she's like, you're not going to open that, right? You're just going to buy a digital. I'm like, no, I was going to open it. She's like, you're crazy. Don't open that.
Because of the money, right?
Yeah, because of how much they're worth. I'll tell you, if you're someone who is more about like collecting games, shoot 'em ups, man. Like, it's almost like the stock market. If you get lucky enough to get a shoot 'em up before they're sold out, it's most likely going to go up. One of the biggest mistakes I made was passing up on a shoot 'em up because I was like, screw it. I have it on the iArcade. I don't need like the remastered. And now you can't even get like the standard edition for less than $400. That's R type.
Okay.
So that it's R type. I believe it was Dimensions. And I was like, yeah, it's just the same game that I have, but they made the graphics different. Like they just sharpened them up. And I didn't buy it. I could have gotten it for like $29 new. And now the cheapest you could buy it is over 400.
Here we go.
There you go.
Wow.
Go to visuals. I want to see the options for it.
Oh, wrong button.
Oh, that's cool how they did the Sega, but they changed it.
Yeah, so full screen on, subtitles are on, curved CRT, and it gives me like let's see here. I gotta use this buttons. Apply this screen preset, cancel. Oh, there we go. I guess go that way. Okay, flat CRT, square pixels, scaled pixels, bad CRT, and then looks like some presets.
I don't mess with it. I always just keep it like
I don't like scan lines typically.
Yeah.
Scan lines, pixel.
Pixel is probably going to be the best. Smooth is what it's going to do is it's almost going to like muddy it all together.
All right, so
can you switch on the fly, like, and look while you're looking at the game to see how it changes the way it looks?
Let me get rid of this. If it'll let me. It doesn't want my mouse to go over there because the game's playing. So I guess that bar is just going to stay there. Oh, well. Okay, start button, start.
Dude, that sounded like Streets of Rage when you hit the button. Did you hear that sound?
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There it is. Very authentic.
Yeah, like they're actually built the game on the hardware. So they don't have much to choose from. So I'm assuming it has to have a story in between levels because it's rated T. And why would a shoot 'em up get a T rating? But I saw like on the website, like one of the characters, I guess just because she's got like huge boobs, maybe that gets it a T rating.
Hold on, my controller's not doing what it should. There we go.
I love the sound. I'm gonna control myself, Zod. I'm not gonna buy it on Steam.
I'm not
gonna
either.
wait.
No.
I have enough to play. I'm good. It's getting to the point, Zod. That looks awesome. I love that. Where I'm gonna have to make a spreadsheet. What I try to do is like I'll try to take my shoot 'em up games and I'll like slide them out a little bit so I know where they are, and then as I beat them I put them back and slide them in so I know the ones that I have left to work on.
Yeah, it takes time to curate like that. So I mean, yeah. That's cool.
Wow. I love the sprite work in this.
Yeah, very impressive.
All right, we're gonna change the controls because they're different than when I last played. And they're
Shout
bothering
out
me.
to Jason Little Alien who just gifted 10 Steps Gaming memberships.
That's
Heck
awesome.
yeah, Steps.
Yeah.
Heck yeah,
Awesome.
Steps Gaming. Yeah, Jason. Jason, we don't have any videos over here because we haven't had a full version of StreamYard for a while, so I can't even stream videos. But I can share screens. But we appreciate the gifts of the memberships for sure. Change controller. See, this was my problem. Let me go back over here. I remember I changed this to a Sega Genesis style, and I ended up pressing different buttons there, and I was having a hard time. Press start. Okay. I think this should be better. Let's see. Oh, I just restarted.
It's fine.
I'm sorry. Anyway, but you've seen the game. We've seen the game. You want me to play again?
Yeah, now I want it more than I wanted it beforehand.
Okay. All right. We'll play.
Go on normal, Steps. What are you doing?
So,
I guess these type of games, though, Zod, you will, like shoot 'em ups, you can play them more than once and not get tired of them.
right.
So playing it on easy, you can kind of learn the way everything works and then kick it up a notch. Yeah, a lot of times these games will say easy and you're like, this is easy? It's freaking crazy. Look at that, like the way the ship came out closer, did the spin.
Yeah. Very nice. Wow.
So I know we made the point a few times, but what you have to appreciate when you're watching this is knowing that this is just not someone making this on modern platform and then they're designing it to look like an older game for the Genesis or Mega Drive. Like this was built on that hardware, so they had those limitations to work with, and look what they pulled out. That's the thing. It's like we're in a time now where the people that grew up on these consoles are now older, have love for these style games, and have become talented enough to make stuff like this for it.
Yep.
Because they still love the old platform. So you got great visuals. You got one of the like best composers. I still don't know his name, even though Step said it 50 times at the beginning of the show. But I do know that guy makes like some of the best music that we all grew up on in retro games.
It really is impressive to
Yep.
look at it. The visuals are stunning for sure.
You'll be able to eventually next year, the cartridges are going to come out. They're the latest as far as all the physical stuff. But yeah, you'll be able to pop this in your, if you have a Genesis, and just play it. Just like any other cartridge.
Attack the central unit. Keep it up.
Play a little of the second level.
Wait a second. Okay.
How many stages total in the game? Like 12?
I think there's 8 stages.
All right, 8.
I can barely hear you when the music comes on, though. I'm gonna let you know that. Otherwise, I talk more.
Wow.
I like all those layers, like with the clouds.
Oh yeah. Very, very impressive.
I'm always like searching for shoot 'em ups, and I have my go-to sites. So that's how this game like got on my radar. Probably like 4 or 5 months ago. And you can order this game
Real quick.
if you want the physical until I think like late August, and then that's it. Then they're shutting it down. And then at that point, you're going to be paying like eBay prices for it. Unless you don't care and just, you know, pick up the digital of it.
Yeah.
I think the only games I don't mind owning digital are my VR games. Because VR games are not games that are known to come out too often in physical editions, so I accept that. But my shoot 'em ups and all this modern retro stuff that comes out, I like owning the physical copies. And the artwork a lot of times on these are really beautiful. Look at that.
This reminds me of Earth Defense Force right here.
And you love that one. Steps can't hear us.
Yes.
Because the sound is okay for us to have a conversation over, but if the sound was as low as it was before and Step said it was blasting, you can imagine how loud it is right now. Good.
Keep it up.
Her eardrums are blowing up.
All right, there you go.
Nice
Really looks
demo.
good.
Hope your channel doesn't get flagged or anything.
Why should it? It's a game. It's an actual game, right?
Yeah.
Steps, what is it about shoot 'em ups that just some people can't get enough of? Because some people will say, well, like you played one, you played them all. Like it's
Yeah.
just, but for
It's
some reason for me, I just never get tired of them.
the music. There's a rush to them. Like you get a rush when you're playing them, especially like when you're you're in the middle of you're listening to that killer music. You're dodging bullets. You're trying to kill something. Like it just gets you in the zone. It gets you that rush. It's a feeling that like I don't feel you, the only genre that I've ever felt something similar rush might be a fighting game. But honestly, I get more of a rush playing shmups. Like again, um, I'm still getting used to this one. You know, it's a little bit different for me, but I love it. It's great. It's like Gradius, but like also like these other shmups, that there's hints of throughout the game. And I'll get better. No, I did okay, but nothing to write home about, but we wanted to show the game. So there you go.
They're doing Raiden Nova, which is you can already play it, but I'm also that's another one I'm waiting for my physical. They're totally taking the game in a different direction where it's going to be a twin stick shooter, but it's a shoot 'em up.
Retro Legends Arcade is on at 9:00 Eastern. Meatball Saucy, well done. Well, thank you.
Is Glenn doing a show tonight?
Probably. We're gonna have to wrap it up. I really, really, really enjoyed this game. That's why we did a show about it. I just started doing stuff about what I enjoy anymore. I don't want to feel obligated to do things about Particle Board Arcade. So it's like if it's something cool that I think everybody's going to enjoy, that's what we're going to talk about. And this game brought that to the table.
I'm really glad you showed off this game because this was a game that I wanted more people in the community to become aware of. So maybe just based on your show tonight, you're going to get a few more people that are now, I didn't even know about this. So now they'll get to play it.
Yeah, it'll be out there. So
yeah, I didn't know. Like I said, I didn't know about it until I went to John Hancock's channel, watched the show from Brazil,
Steps, I also wanted to thank you for making me spend $100 on that Pac-Man cartridge today.
You bought that?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
They have the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Pac-Man cartridge. I sent it to a bunch of people I knew might be interested. I said, I can't spend $100 on Pac-Man. I just can't do it. I'll buy the regular cartridge.
Here's how I looked at it, Steps, because you had to go send it to me. Will that play on my 2600 plus? So, like, if I upgrade the firmware,
you have a 2600 plus, yes.
Yeah, okay. Play on it. So I don't know, am I going to open it or not? Because see, I have like a bit of nostalgia for that cheesy Pac-Man, even though I know it comes with the new 7800 version that just looks like regular Pac-Man. That was the first console game I ever owned. That was my first game ever.
Okay. I mean, it might have been the first game I played like at a Pizza Hut. You know what I mean? But
no,
like,
what 2600 Pac-Man?
Oh, 2600 Pac-Man. Okay, the Atari's before my time, but
all right. Well, it's not before mine. That was the first. when I got my 2600, my parents got it with Pac-Man.
Who's doing an arcade dev show? Oh, is it Glenn?
So it's either that, Steps, or I'm just gonna leave it sealed, and when they all sell out, I'll just flip it, make a couple of $100 off of it.
Yeah, I thought about it for that reason too, but I'm like $100 for a Pac-Man cartridge. You're charging $30 for regularly,
I know,
just because it's a different color. It's like you might get a pink one or a red one.
It comes with a patch and a pin. Steps, come on, it's got to be worth something. I feel bad for the guy who just spent almost like over $250 to buy one on eBay, because immediately when you sent that to me, I was like, man, they're selling these for. I checked how much they're selling them on eBay for, and they were pushing $250 and up for that.
Yeah,
because I guess they didn't sell the 1,000 that they brought to that convention.
Well, it's not a gaming convention. It was a comic. It was a comic convention, and people would have to actually own an Atari 7800 or a 2600 plus or a 7800 plus to play it, because it's plays on 7800 hardware. So it's a limited audience. So I don't know why they'd bring 1,000 there. It's interesting.
Because they were smart enough to make them in different colors, and some people actually bought. You could see on the box by the sticker which color cartridge you're gonna get, and some people bought every color.
You know where they should have took those cartridges, those gold cartridges too? They would have sold all of them instantaneously. Would have been the Portland Retro Gaming Expo, where they always have a massive Atari area. They would have sold all those thousands, and it would have done a lot better for them. Anyway, that's just my opinion.
They'll be gone. They're online now.
Be
Whatever's left over, they'll be gone pretty quick.
Yeah, they will for sure. Anyway, get out there, check out Earthion on Steam, or wait for the console version, or get the physical from Limited Run.
Before late August, once you can order
August 10th.
Yeah, you got okay. So you have time, but if you want to get the physical. Yeah, and if you can't wait, like Steps, you can grab it as of today on Steam for $20.
I'm gonna get it again. For $20, if I get to experience it now, why not? And then I'll get the game on physical, and then I could either open it or not open it, or do whatever the hell I want. It'd be cool, because it's gonna be limited physical anyway, no matter which version you get. But I probably won't get the digital on Switch now. I'll probably just get the physical. So that's where we're at. Thank you for coming on, Brooklyn. Appreciate you. Go to Brooklyn Menace's channel. Subscribe.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll
close to the 2,000 mark. About 40 away.
40 away?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Great. Okay.
It's taken long enough.
Yeah.
I'm not really. I'm mostly just like hanging out, playing games, and hit go live. So it's not like I'm doing like big production shows right now, but I get to do this. I get to make the rounds and hang out on other people's shows.
I tell you what, if you hit 2,000 subscribers, I have
You'll buy me another copy of Earthion?
No, I have a copy.
Don't subscribe to my channel.
I have a Marvel vs. Capcom collection, physical copy on PS4. I know it's not much, but I will give it away on Brooklyn Menace's stream when he hits 2,000 subscribers. And hopefully other people could help Brooklyn as well get to 2,000 subscribers. But that's just what I'm able to offer. Maybe we'll be able to get some more people to step up and all that kind of things, and have a Brooklyn Menace celebration.
Sounds good.
If you get me to 2,000 subs, I promise I will immediately quit YouTube and shut the whole thing down.
Well, forget it then.
Steps, you get to keep your prize like that too.
I don't care about it. I want to give you something to like. I care about Brooklyn Menace. Okay,
Thank you.
Not that. I got 5 copies of Marvel vs. Capcom collection, to be quite honest. But
I may have 10 million subs by the time I beat Shadow Labyrinth, because it might take me the rest of my life.
Yeah. But anyway, I'm hoping for some in-depth shmup content from Brooklyn. I'm gonna try my damnedest to get him to do it, because I think
isn't me just playing it good enough?
It's
you want
fun
me to like
play.
talk about it too?
Yeah, talking production. You make wonderful production videos, man. Wonderful production videos. I miss them. They're so good, but I know they take so much work. So I don't.
Yeah, it takes away my time from enjoying all my games.
So you get to enjoy your games this way. Okay.
But yeah, I'll see Richard Waddell next Friday, meeting up with him in New York for the.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna do the Long Island Retro Gaming Expo. Just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it one night this year. So I'll see him on Friday. I'll probably film something. I filmed a ton, took a ton of pictures also last year, and I never even put the video up.
How much does it cost me to fly to Long Island? I'm on itching to go to a gaming expo.
I would say if you're gonna come to any, wait till next year. Come out to Too Many Games.
I think I will go to Too Many Games next year.
We'll make a few days of it. I
think I'm going to Portland.
Long Island Retro is good too. What's so interesting about that one is just how it's mixed in with the retro gaming and the aviation museum, and it's pretty sick. Like you're playing games with these huge planes and stuff, and all this military history around you.
Yeah, I remember watching John Hancock's video. I think you had some videos too. I think I've seen videos of it for a couple years now. It looked like it'd be a cool place to go, but
It's cool. I still like
Probably-
Too Many Games better.
yeah, Too Many Games looks pretty awesome. I definitely, that's on my radar to go definitely soon. And I think I'm going to try to go to Portland every year. Just Portland was so damn good. I recommend going to Portland if you've never gone. Zodwriter, thank you for being here. What do you have to promote, buddy?
Thanks for having me, man. I'm just promoting One Punch Dan, my movie. It's coming along great. I'm in the editing process now. It won't be long till the movie's done. I'm shooting for a 90-minute runtime, and then I will make an announcement when I have it completed. I'm going to do a live stream this Sunday talking about a Q&A, talking about the movie and the progress, where it is, answering questions.
What time on Sunday?
9 p.m. Central Time.
Okay, 9 p.m. Central, so 10 Eastern. 10 Eastern on Zodwriter's channel. I think I'm on Biggie D sometime in the 9 o'clock Eastern hour. Are you at 9 or 9:30, Biggie D? I'm not 100% sure. I get notifications and I stop by, but I need to know like what time. If he's still there. He might have already left.
And I'll be on Gamer Fridge on the Open Fridge show this coming Monday, and then I'll be on Perfect Storm's gaming show, but I will actually be there. Gonna make a 100-mile trip to be in his arcade there with him on his show on September 3rd.
9 p.m. Eastern. Okay, got it. Awesome. All right. Thank you all for joining today. I appreciate it. I don't really have an outro video because I can't air videos without paying $45 a month for StreamYard. So I'm gonna hit end stream and I'm just gonna like count down with my fingers or something. I don't fucking know.
You want any of us to like hum or sing a outro song?
What should we hum?
Your intro music?
I don't know. Let's hum Mario Brothers. Everybody could do that off the top of their head, right?
Okay. Who wants to start? Happy Friday, everybody.